slick talking since a jit. One inch on auto tune. Yeah, look at the way that I move. Swag, disrespectful and I'm rude. Okay, I had cocaine in school. When I one hell of a kid. I am smoking gas, drinking mid. I'm lit. What you doing? I done did. I swear, slick talking since a jit. Finesse. I know that this what they want. Facts. Run up some money, I'm gone.
So today I'm pretty much be doing part 5 of what if Naruto was part 5 to what if Naruto was betrayed. And I'm gonna get me a water. But yeah, for real, like, go and get me water, my throat dry. Just woke up. So I just woke up, everybody. But pretty much I'm gonna do my shout outs to my last 2 videos because I don't think I did the shout out in part 4. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do the shout outs for the give me my water. I'm gonna have to do it for the past 2 videos. So cause I forgot to do it. Pretty much what happened in the last video, Naruto threw a party for everybody. He like he went to his old friend's house, gave everybody the ticket to his house, well, like a kunai, so they could go straight to his house, different things like that. And he threw the party. Sakura, Ino, Hinata, and Sasuke came to crash the party. Hinata said some slick stuff to Naruto, and pretty much Karin was like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Because, you know, that's Naruto's girlfriend. So now we need to go back to right after Hinata said, hey, Naruto, couldn't. And then she saw the blush on her face when she said it, so she was looking like, so Karin was like, I know that bitch didn't. And then Naruto said, chill, Karin, you know you the only girl for me. Yeah, this what he just said. So I'm starting the video now. He said, chill, Karin, you know you the only girl for me. And then she got a happy smile on her face and jumped up and kissed Naruto to make Hinata jealous. And then Hinata start huffing. She was like, And then she crossed her arms. So pretty much, Sasuke said, and then everybody pretty much was talking like, why you didn't invite us? And then Naruto said, so let me explain this real quick. Karin, you can go in the house now. She was like, I don't know if I want to leave you out here with all of them. And then he said, it's you know how strong I am. It's straight. If I do need help, I know you will help me. And then she said, okay. And then she pretty much just walked back in the house and started enjoying the party again. Because she said, I know Naruto probably beat all of them up. And then he said, okay, so this is why I didn't invite you because, okay. So you see, Sakura slapped me. I don't know if I said Ino slapped her, but he didn't. Ino, you yelled at me and told me to pretty much get out the village because you hate me. And Hinata, you pretty much didn't even believe a word I said. And you know how nice I am to different people because I saved you that day. So, yeah. And then, yeah, that's pretty much why none of you were invited because I don't have any feelings towards you anymore. I learned, Karin told me to let go of grudges, so I don't hate you. But I don't like you. It's just in the middle. I don't want anything to do with you, pretty much. And then Hinata, she just back there just crying. She like, Naruto, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I loved you. I always loved you. And then Naruto like, wow. So Hinata, do you think someone who loved you would not believe you? No, I don't think so. So evidently you didn't love me. And it don't matter because I already have the one true girl I want, Karin. And then Hinata was thinking like, I'm gonna kill that bitch. So, yeah. And then Sasuke said, if I beat you in a fight, you have to let me go to the party. And Naruto was like, Sasuke. Oh, everybody must not told you my rank, you know. like as the Fox mercenary, and then Sasuke's like, "You're lying. You could never." I've already showed all the other rookie 9, so you can just and Konoha 12, so you can pretty much just go over there and ask them. Well, I just gonna get them for you, Lee, Neji, and all of them. He just bring them outside. He just pretty much say, "Everybody, can you come outside real quick? Everybody in the party." It's like Ramen Guy, the girl, Jiraiya. There are people like that, and then Tsunade's on her way because she don't know why Naruto didn't invite her. But he did invite Shizune. Shizune at the party partying. Shizune, and then pretty much the rookies and the Konoha 12, all of them walk out. Well, the Konoha 12 who were at the party. And then Naruto said, "Can everybody please tell the people that I'm the Fox mercenary?" Then they're just like, yeah, pretty much checked out. Yeah. Jiraiya says, "Oh, I know. I'm the one who trained him. Well, I'm the one who helped train him." Well, I mean, he don't got Fox Sage mode. He got Toad Sage mode. Yeah. He's caught the Fox Flash because his whiskers and how quick he run. And like when he get enraged, his eyes turn like a fox eye. So yeah, that's pretty much why they call him the Fox mercenary. So pretty much, Sasuke said, "That doesn't matter to me. I have my Mangekyo Sharingan. It's the strongest dojutsu." Naruto says, "Actually, it's not. Actually, the Mangekyo Sharingan, the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, is the best. It's like way stronger than Mangekyo Sharingan, like 5 to 10 times stronger." And then Sasuke, "What? Why didn't I know this?" Oh yeah, and it's something else that you can get, but it mainly seen in Uzumaki, but some Uchiha have been able to get it, such as Madara. It's called the Rinnegan. And that's pretty much a stronger version of the Sharingan. They give you 6 different powers. And then Sasuke just looking like, "How did I not know this?" Naruto said, "Oh, you thinking about how you didn't know this? It's because you didn't do your research." And then Sasuke said, "It doesn't matter. I'll still defeat you." So pretty much Naruto's like, "I won't even have to use 25% of my strength to beat you." Sasuke says, "What? I will beat you with pure taijutsu. None of my ninjutsu. Well, that might be too strong and kill you. Or my kenjutsu, because I might end up just cutting off your head, because that's what I'm used to. Or cutting you straight through the heart, like a Chidori." And then Sasuke said, "You my best friend." Sasuke, what best friend tried to kill each other? I don't know. All I tried to do was beat you up a little bit and bring you back to the leaf. But no, I was gonna go to jail 4 years, then get banished. That's pretty tragic. What happened to you? You had a 1-year suspension and got back straight away. That's pretty not bad. So pretty much, I don't like any of you, and I'm gonna beat you with pure taijutsu." And Lee said, "Well, Naruto is a great taijutsu master. With his weights off, with both of our weights off, he's as fast as me. But since I had the 6 gates, he only has the 3. I'm faster than him. Well, he's a little bit slower than me when both of us take our weights off, because his weights is a little bit lower than mine." And then so I say, "What? He's as fast as Lee? And he has 3 gates?" Naruto says, "Oh yeah, the Uzumaki clan kinda is one of the strongest taijutsu clans. So we kinda, just we kinda have 4 of the gates, but I can only learn 3 because I didn't want to specialize in taijutsu that much, but I still want to have a strong taijutsu." So Naruto pretty much go to 3rd gate, and Sasuke go to his Mangekyo Sharingan. And Sasuke, well, his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, because he already killed Itachi. And then Sasuke said, "Oh, you talking about this?" Because he didn't know what it was called, because Itachi never told him. And then I said, "Oh, you do have the eternal Mangekyo, but you still don't have the Rinnegan." And then in the Rinnegan have Tomos in it, because Naruto done his research. Like, my nigga Naruto has been on that research. So he will say, "Well, it don't matter to me." And then he can actually keep up with Naruto with his 3rd gate, because he has eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. That's super strong. And he says Amaterasu. Naruto says, God dang, Naruto says, boy release poison vapor. And then the vapor is watery and is misty. So the Amaterasu misses. And it hits the ground. Naruto says, wow, Sasuke. And he pulls his poison back inside his body. So pretty much, yeah. And then Naruto says, wow, I might have to actually use 40% of my power. And then Sasuke says, you're bluffing. And then Naruto just says, wow, Sasuke, you were really weak. Then he says, well, if you want me to go all out, I will. I will go 100% and just pretty much beat you in an instant. Sasuke said, do what you please. Naruto said, KCM 2. Because Jiraiya has gave him the key. KCM 2. Sage mode. KCM 2 plus Sage mode. Plus Flying Rising. Sasuke said, what? And then Jiraiya said, with KCM alone, he's already the fastest person on Earth. The second fastest was his father, Minato the Yellow Flash. The third was the third Raikage. I don't get, was it the fourth Raikage? A? B's brother? Yeah, it was the fourth Raikage. So he would say, and the third is the fourth Raikage. Naruto's the fastest ninja that ever lived. In the fifth place was all A's ancestors. And then 6 was Tobirama Senju, the second Hokage. Sasuke said, what? Naruto said, he threw 50 kunais around. They weren't like in a circle, they were like just scattered everywhere. And Naruto had one in his mouth. And then, just like in Shippuden when they were fighting Madara. So he said, let's go, Sasuke. And he just said, shh. Sasuke couldn't even see anything but a blur. With his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, his chakra faded. So it went down to his Mangekyo Sharingan. Naruto said, I have you now. He couldn't even see Naruto. Naruto came up, punched him in the face. With no weights on because he was so fast, he pulled off his weights already. He punched him in the face. With his weights off. KCM 2 plus Sage mode. With Flying Rising, brother. I don't know if you can get faster than that. Naruto pretty much just said, da, 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 da. He delivered like 30 punches to Sasuke's stomach in a matter of seconds. Then when he stopped, he dipped back in front of the kunai, and then he used like his chakra arms to pull all his kunais and put them back in his back. And then he had the one chakra. He used his hand to pull the chakra, pull the Flying Rising kunai out of his mouth, put it in his back. He said, "This fight is over. Everybody, we can get back to the party now." Sasuke said, he just fell. Sakura and Ino said, "Why would you ever do that to Sasuke-kun?" And then Sakura said, "Cha!" Naruto grabbed her hand, twisted it. Like he twisted. He had her straight up in the air. He twisted her hand and threw her into a tree. Into like 30 trees. And she was out. Ino tried to go in Naruto's mind. Naruto swiftly ducked, clipped Ino, and then kicked her into 5 trees. And she was out. Naruto said, "Naruto, please." Naruto said, "If you don't get away from me, I will. I know Ninja your cousin. He's my best friend, so I will refrain from using violence to you. So can you please move?" Naruto would try to grab Naruto, and then I said, I tried to tell you. And then Karin would jump out of the cut. She like, "Don't touch my man." And she know the Flying Rising a little bit. She can use like 3 kunai. That's pretty much it. She had a kunai tag on Naruto. She jumped. She blitzed. But she punched Hinata in the face and said, "Get on my man." Hinata said, "I just have to beat you for Naruto." Naruto said, "Even if you could beat her and you did beat her, I still would go out with her." So, yeah. And then Hinata just said, "I missed my chance on Naruto." And then I'm just thinking, and then like me, not like any other characters in the show, I'm just thinking to myself, you was never, you in his most time of need, you wasn't on his side. Do you think you ever had a chance? Like, wow, how? And then this one like, and then Naruto would say, "Can you please all leave? You've all been defeated." And then the party would be on, but 30 minutes later, he would see his door knocked down. With one finger, he would say, "Oh my God, it cannot be Sakura and Sasuke them again." He walks out the door. Someone says, "Naruto!" He says, "Oh, another voice. Why?" Then Tsunade says, "Naruto, why didn't you invite me?" He says, and then he just have to keep explaining stuff to people, like the situation that they put him in. Okay, and then he just gonna say, "Tsunade, would you invite somebody who kicked you out of the village? Who agreed to kick you out of the village? You didn't even take my side. And then they want you back just because you're strong. They never liked you. Yeah, I wouldn't invite them people back to my I wouldn't invite them people to my village either, would you? No. So thank you. Just stop talking to me." And then Tsunade would say, "Fight me then." Naruto just said, "Are you stronger than Sasuke Uchiha?" She would say, "Yes." He would say, "Well, I just beat Sasuke with pretty much ease in mere seconds when I powered up to my fullest. Please just leave." She would say, "Not until you defeat me." Naruto would just say, "I don't want to hurt you because Jiraiya loves you as a person. So I'm not going to go KCM mode again. I'm going to straight Sage mode." "Oh yeah, Jiraiya, I have something to show you." Jiraiya said, "What?" And then he see like a double Sage mode. Naruto says, "I bet no one ever did this." He said, "What are you doing, Naruto?" He said, since Karama is a tail beast, he can collect Senju chakra better than any other animal, and he has enough chakra control to control two different kinds. This is my my special move that I like to call Sage mode style double Sage mode. Cause I mastered Fox Sage mode and I mastered Toad Sage mode. And when I mix them together, it's called Fox Toad Sage mode. And then Jiraiya says, "What? That's overpowered. Can you teach me?" He said, "I learned it from Kurama. I can tap your shoulder and then you can get like daily trainings. But have you even mastered Toad Sage mode?" He said, "Yeah, if you mastered it, I had to master it. So I mastered it." He says, "Well, okay." And then he said, we can work on it we can work on it at a later date." Trike says, "All right." Naruto already dealt with all the pains, but he dealt with half of the pains. 3 of the pains still came to get Naruto from the leaf, because they didn't know he was missing. And Sasuke pretty much was the hero of the village because he defeated all of them. So, yeah. And then he pretty much defeated all the other Akatsuki because you remember he had the hit list on Datara. And he pretty much brought all the other Akatsuki heads who he defeated, and they cost like 3 mil a piece. Like the pains, 3 mil a piece. So that was 9 more mil to his bag. So my nigga was rich. Like he didn't have to do nothing no more. Cause my nigga was getting bad. Feel me? So yeah, pretty much. So I just had to tell y'all that so y'all didn't think that the pains destroyed the village and didn't nobody survive or nothing. Cause I don't think I really explained that. So Naruto would say, "I don't want to fight you, but if you won't leave, I'll have to fight you." So he has the same fighting style as Fox Sage mode. I mean, it's Toad Sage mode. It's just he's like a little closer to the ground. Like instead of like just standing straight up, he's like in a position where he's about to start running. And then he just lighten up soon. He just punching her. She can't keep up because she's not that fast. He just punching her in the stomach, in the back, sweep her feet, and then she was done. She was KO'd. And then Naruto said, Kurama, you can stop using chakra." He said, "Okay." And then Kurama pretty much pushed all the Sage chakra out of Naruto so it wouldn't get out of wet. And he said, "Thank you, Kurama." Kurama said, No, it's your fault. Well, it's not your fault, but it's my pleasure because you made my home. Cause you know like Naruto could change the mindscape. He made like a huge field with caves all around that Kurama can choose to sleep in. He had like a giant like pasture in the middle where like Kurama could just chill and sleep in with birds chirping and everything. But Kurama says, Naruto, you can take away the birds. I just like the quiet. He said, okay. And then Tsunade pretty much says, well, okay. But then Kakashi comes and says, Naruto, why didn't you invite me? And then Naruto says, oh my god, how many times I'm about to explain this to you people? I invited other people because I kind of paid Asuma to help me. Well, I kind of like Asuma because he was a good friend of Shikamaru. Kurina, she was a good friend of Shino, and she was mad that I didn't bring Hinata, but she got over it when I told her that I could teach her that I could give her a scroll to learn Uzumaki Genjutsu. She's learning it now. She wasn't even really at the party. And Guy, I didn't have no problem with Guy because Tenten Lee and Neji, I'm cool with all of them, so I'm cool with Guy, and I like how Guy's attitude is. And the only reason I even know what 8 Gates was because of Guy, so that's kind of helped me. And why I didn't bring you? Well, why I didn't bring you is because like, let me talk real quick. He was the best thing. Let me explain this. And he was just like clearing his throat because it was about to be a lot. He was like, the only thing that you taught me was during the observation was the tree walk and water walk. Oh, okay. You at least taught Sakura one thing, which is Genjutsu. And you only paid attention to Sasuke. Sakura knows it. But she doesn't care because she thinks Sasuke is the entire world. And I know that you're dating, and I know that them two are dating each other, but it don't matter to me. Oh yeah, what else I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. When I asked you to train me in the training exam, you said my chakra control was horrible. I said, okay. But you never even tried to help me with my chakra control, so evidently you didn't care if I trained at all. You didn't care if I made it to the first round. And then when I even beat Kiba, and I beat Neji, you didn't congratulate me neither time. But when Sasuke defeated his people, you said, great job, Sasuke. And I passed more rounds than both of them. But, well, I passed more rounds than, me and Sasuke passed the same amount of rounds, but do you care? No. All you cared about was Sasuke, learning his Sharingan. And he said, can you please get off my island? Because pretty much the whole Whirlpool Village belongs to me. And then they said, how so? Because I rebuilt everything here. With my money, my sweat, my tears, my shadow clones. I even named my capital town Kate Uzu after my beautiful girlfriend, Karin Uzumaki. Kuzu. After my he named me Kuzu, not Kate Uzu. I pronounced it wrong. It's Kuzu. After my beautiful wife, Karin Uzumaki. I used the K from Karin and the Uzu from Uzumaki. So yeah, if you didn't understand that, which most of you probably do, I'm talking about like for the younger kids who might want to watch my videos, because I know young kids still like anime. And then they're just gonna be like, wow. So pretty much, Naruto and Hinata. Well, Hinata and all the rest of them will leave his island because they've been defeated. Hinata has no way to get to his heart. Tsunade's been defeated. Kakashi knows now why Naruto holds a grudge against him. So the party pretty much goes on. After everybody leaves, they say, we'll come to visit sometimes, Naruto. And then Hinata's thinking in her head, well, when I'm gonna come there next week, and I'm gonna kill her, then Naruto will have to love me. And I'm just saying this because I still want to have like some juicy stuff before like before the war arc. But pretty much, I'll get you on another video, but I still have to do my shout outs. So let's get it. My first shout out is going to YXG Wolfie. He's the one who requested for part 5, and I thank him for it. So thank you. And I'm gonna also be shouting out King Fat Vante. He said it was fire. Thank you for the support. And this is another person who wanted me to. He's another reason why I made part 4 is because he said he loved my series, so make more. And this is actually my little cousin, Nikhil Goodman. He's on his mom's YouTube thing, but he's on his mom's email because his email is glitching. So still, thank you for the support and all of the things that you bring on my channel. That's pretty much it, everybody. Anime Quay on his way to bring you another video, maybe tomorrow, maybe today. See you later.